Hey everybody, it is Matthew of Mr. Domestic, where I spread joy and positivity through sewing and fabric play. In this video, it's going to be a little bit different of a video, kind of a resource to myself and to all of you on how to pick out scissors. This is a sponsored video by LDH, who I discovered last year, and I had their Midnight Edition tailor shears as one of Mr. Domestic's favorite notions of 2018. And so when they asked me to sponsor a video that would, one, be a resource, and two, already be a product that I thought was like next level, it was a no-brainer. And so I'm going to go over, one, why it's important to pay attention to the scissors that you get, and then two, how to pick out good quality scissors. So before we get into the content, anytime you're enjoying it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. So now let's get ready to have some fun and learn some amazing information. So first, these are the two scissors. This is the Midnight Edition, and these are tailor shears. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the company. They're a Canadian company. I was like blown away when I saw the quality of these scissors, because in this realm, I'd never seen any scissors like this that felt like something that I wanted to cherish and really take care of. And that's consistent with their company. The LDH, the L stands for love, the D stands for dedication, and the H stands for happiness. Whoa, talk about being aligned with my mission on what I'm trying to do out there. And anytime that I've had a question or wanted to reach out or learn something new, they've always been a resource to me. So I'm honored that they selected me to be a resource for you. So why do you want to pay attention to your scissors? Why does it matter? Why can't you just buy any scissor that you think is cute on the internet? Why does it make a difference, right? All of those questions. Well, it makes things more efficient. You're less likely to cut yourself. And that's just from my own personal experience. If it's a sharp pair of scissors that work super duper well, it's kind of ironic that you're less likely to cut yourself because, one, you're going to use it right, and then two, there's not the chance of it slipping or getting caught and accidentally cutting yourself. And I've done that with less quality scissors, not with these. These are amazing. And what I've learned, ooh la 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 la, in the scissor department is that you get what you pay for, right? I am the first to buy something when I think it's cute on the internet, or someone posts it on their feed, or I get it like an Instagram ad or something. I'm the first to buy something solely because it's cute. And I have a drawer right over there of scissors that are super duper cute, but they don't really work very well. That is not the criteria for buying scissors that you want to work. They might be scissors that you want to look cute in a picture, but working is a totally different game. Then you're not going to have to struggle anymore, that they're going to last longer in the long run, because, and I said this in my Notions video, this pair right here, the Midnight Edition, this pair is one that I want to last forever. It just feels right. And it looks right. When I put it in my hands, I was like, wow, I'd never felt that way about scissors before. And then this is the final one of why, and it's kind of silly, but it has elevated the way that I cut. Does that make sense? It's like, because I know that these are quality scissors and that these are scissors that I want to last and take care of and maybe one day like give to Helena whenever she's older, it's just changed the way that I cut. It's just a more joyful experience. It's been a lot more fun to cut, and I know this kind of sounds lame, but it's absolutely not. It's elevated my cutting game, and who doesn't want an elevated cutting game, right? So now, I know I'm a mess, but now I want to talk to you about how to select scissors. You could just listen to what I buy and then buy those, but no, you need to know how to buy scissors for your own and the qualities that you need. So these are some things to look for, and these are like 10 out of 10 scissors. That here, whenever you are trying to get some scissors to pick them, one thing to look at, it's like right here on the edge. A lot of the huge manufacturers of scissors, they only sharpen it right here. They don't sharpen the tip. And I know for myself, In a lot of my cutting, I use the tip more than I use the bulk of it. One, because like I won't want to search for my smaller scissors, and two, it's easier to have one pair of scissors at my desk than multiple pairs. So I utilize the entire length of this cutting part. And if you look at your scissors now, like go on your desk, most of them aren't sharp here. So that's one thing to look at. Look at the sharpness. Another thing to look at, I don't know if you can see it because it's so subtle, but good scissors are not straight. Good scissors are slightly curved. It's ever so slightly. You can't see it. And that is ensuring that the blades touch. If they're straight, there might be some space in between the two blades and you won't get a precise cut. So this is what you hear. Hear it? If you don't hear that, then those aren't the scissors for you. Okay, this part. This is called the button. Can you see it? The button of the scissors. You want to make sure that that is a top quality button. That part of the scissors, is it called the fulcrum? Am I using a grown-up word? It's not the right word, but the fulcrum of the scissors, you want to make sure that it's not too loose where it's like slippy sloppy, and then it's not too tight where it hurts your muscles. You want it to feel just right. And ensuring that the button right here is not too loose or not too tight, and that it's an industrial grade button like the LDH scissors. That's kind of what you want to look for. I know these are probably things that you probably don't look at when you're buying scissors. You don't know to look for them. But you want to make sure that that's quality, because if that wears out over time, or if it looks sub-quality, or if it looks like an afterthought on scissors, then these aren't going to be scissors that are going to last for a while. It's probably going to fall apart, it's probably going to loosen, and it's not going to last over time, right? And it's the same here. Good quality button. You don't want good buttons just on your clothes, you want good buttons on your scissors. And then what made me fall in love with these, outside of the fact that I love the company, love the quality, is just how it feels. When you put a pair of scissors in your hands, like these are definitely something that you want to like test out, try. I would suggest going to shows if you can, just to get a good feel. Even if you're at a store, like I would suggest trying it out, that if you're a store owner, you need to have demo scissors that people can't feel, because it makes a difference. Especially if you're buying a higher end pair of scissors, you want to make sure that it's a good investment and it feels good. And both of these, they just feel amazing in my hand. It's not too heavy, not too light. It just feels right. And so if you don't know what it's going to feel like before bringing it home, and you just buy something off of the internet without like an opinion from like me, because I'm an expert, or an opinion from like a shop owner, then how are you going to know what it's going to feel like at home? And that is super duper important. And that was what made me fall in love with the LDH scissors. One final thing that all of us like want to know about. And like I work out and stuff, but I still don't want like a super heavy pair of scissors. Like I want it to be appropriate. And that is totally a subjective thing with scissors, but I want it to be heavy enough to where it's not going to like fly out of my hands, but not too heavy to where like it'll like, because I have inflammation sometimes, that it'll inflame my joints, make it harder to cut. And with these, it just feels so right on the heavy versus light ratio. Okay, so that is it for the how to select buying scissors. I know for myself, I've never gone through this process of buying scissors. I've never known to, but now that I'm educated, I'm going to look at scissors differently, and I hope you all do too, because we shouldn't have a drawer full of scissors that may or may not be cute. I'm not going to use those anymore, honestly. We should just have the perfect scissors in our hands, because what's most important is that they work awesome. And an extra benefit with these LDH scissors is they look awesome too. So hopefully you found this video resourceful and you got some stuff out of it. In the description below, I will have links to LDH, to some of their blog posts where I got some information, and to all of the things that I went over in bullet form. I'll have that there also. So if you have any other questions about scissors, feel free to leave them in the comments. If I'm not able to answer them, then I know that the amazing team over at LDH will. And yay! So if you enjoyed the video, got a laugh, learned some things, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Keep it positive, y'all. Mr. Domestic out.